Hello, Four Star Nation, and welcome to a special bracket reveal show of the NCAA tournament. Can you run this for just a second? I got a phone call real quick, man.
Yeah, absolutely. So, guys,
Yep.
brackets coming up here in just a few moments. While they show a commercial for, I guess it's teeth whitener. I don't know what that is. But and I'm on a long walk with my dog right now. But yeah, it's coming up, and we're I'm excited, man.
Oh yeah.
Even though Memphis probably isn't going to make it, as a Memphis fan, I always enjoy this day just to figure out who we would play. But as a sports analyst, I guess you could say, or a fanalist because I'm a fan of the sport. Um,
Family.
I'm excited to see who gets a one seed, who's going to get screwed over by the committee, what
Mhm.
teams barely snuck in. I'm most excited to see Joe Lenardi be absolutely wrong because he's always wrong with his bracket reveals. But yeah, it should be a good time to watch this thing.
Oh, no.
Ray, how you feeling about it? You think it's going to be a good turnout today as far as matchups and possible upsets and everything?
Yeah, remember we didn't have this last year, so this is gonna be awesome.
Exactly.
I
I'm
agree,
saying
Ray.
exactly because
I
I'm trying
agree
to be
Oh
like
yeah.
Wes.
completely.
Does that take off the thing?
No, you're good. It's still there. I just had to pull it back up. All right.
I don't see.
So it'll be on there in just a second. Yeah. So all right, we've got the bracket reveal show going in the side right now. Everybody is watching. This is going to be an exciting day of basketball, guys. The bracket reveal challenge is coming up. It's going to be on here just shortly. Just to give y'all a quick preview, I do see where Gonzaga has been named the overall number one seed in the tournament, which that's not surprising to anyone. Right now, you've got Gonzaga is going to face the winner of Norfolk State and Appalachian State. The bracket reveal show is just now pulling up now on CBS. I'm a little bit ahead of y'all. I apologize. But to all sports, to all of our four-star sports show fans, this is the 2021 bracket reveal show. Thank you for everyone watching on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all over the nation. Thank you very much for all the support that you guys have given us throughout the year for this show. This has been a lot of fun to put on. I know everyone involved here at the Four-Star Sports Show much definitely appreciates it. But here we go. The selection show has begun. This is going to be very exciting as we all watch this bracket reveal together. Guys, this is a pretty exciting time for all of us here. I know I'm looking forward to it. I know everyone is as well. So
Oh
here we
yes.
go, guys. The bracket selection show has begun. This
Look
is
at
going to be
Clark
very
Kellogg's
interesting. I think
beard,
some of these
man.
key matchups. I know it's insane. I love it though. But
Oh, gray beard. Sorry.
this is going to be exciting. It's a great beard coming from a guy who has a great beard. It's another great beard. Um, Here we go, guys.
And thank you,
So
Wes. Thank you.
Greg
Thank
Gumbel,
you.
that guy's that guy's been around forever. Greg
Mhm.
Gumbel does a great job with everything he does. Guys, this is going to be exciting. Here we go. The bracket reveal has now begun. Gonzaga has been named the number one overall team in the tournament. I think we all know that they definitely deserve that coming off an undefeated season. As I alluded to in the show just a few minutes ago, Mark Few, with his 21st consecutive NCAA tournament, you got to give Gonzaga props. They're the number one overall seed, which they've definitely deserved. Guys, I don't know. I think I said earlier on the show, Gonzaga is going to be a team to look out for, but I also think they're a team that they need to look out to. That Norfolk State Appalachian State game, it's a play-in game. The winner of that game will play Gonzaga. That may turn out to be a very exciting game with them. This is going to be exciting, guys. What do you guys think about this first matchup announced?
Yeah, I think it's also going to be very exciting. So Norfolk State's record a little better. I feel like they'll come. I think both teams will be ready, and we're going to have a very close game to the bitter end. It's going to be very exciting, and yeah. So I got Norfolk State in this one.
Ooh, Oklahoma,
Okay, up
Missouri.
next, they
That's
just
going to be a good
announced
one.
Wow.
Oklahoma as a 8-9 against
Oh,
Missouri.
nice.
That'll be exciting. The
Missouri's
Creighton
another
Blue
Matchup of former
Jays,
Big
wow,
12.
a number 5 seed. Yeah, that's
Missouri's
gonna be
another
an
team
interesting
I forgot
matchup
to
there.
mention. I forgot to mention Missouri's also a team that can make a
Yeah,
deep run.
they're very dangerous, very dangerous. UC Santa Barbara taking on Creighton in the first round. Of course, Creighton got knocked off by a very just eager and fighting Georgetown basketball team yesterday in the Big East Championship. Okay, Virginia has now been announced as a 4 seed in the tournament. A little bit surprised by that. What about y'all?
And I'm surprised too. Thought they were going to be like 5 or 6.
I figured they'd be a 4.
Yeah, kind of.
I just I don't know if they're actually going to play. That's the question.
Ooh, and Ohio's facing them.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting there. Okay, USC, number 6 seed out of the Pac-12, coming in with a 22-7 record. Of course, they did not win the Pac-12 championship. That was Oregon State. Okay, here we go. Another play-in game. Number 11,
Drake.
Wichita State
Drake.
taking off. That's going to be a nice matchup right there.
Mhm.
That
Wichita's
Wichita
the
State
most
team,
undeserving team
they
to be in
had a
the
lot of games.
tournament.
Yeah. Kansas comes in at number 3 at 20-8. They'll take on Eastern Washington Saturday afternoon in a nice matchup between Kansas and Eastern Washington. Okay, Oregon coming in quick here.
Oh,
Oregon
nice.
coming in at number 7 in the West region. This West region is going to be a nice little region. VCU. David White asked earlier on the live where we thought VCU would be. Here's our answer. VCU will take on the Oregon Ducks in the first round.
Iowa 2 seed. Okay.
Iowa Hawkeyes, another team that 2 seed really kind of a little bit surprising me. Iowa had a really good season. That Big Ten basketball, man, it's physical. That's one thing you can say. Grand Canyon University coming in at 15th. All right.
Tournament
I
appearance for
always
Grand
love
Canyon,
these
by the
little
way.
shots here, guys. Do what now?
What was that, Ray?
First tournament appearance for Grand Canyon.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Yeah. I love when they show this screen right here, guys, where they show all the teams sitting around watching the bracket as well as we are. It's just always excited to watch these young men get a chance to see where they're going to get put in the show, in the tournament. So guys, going off what we've seen so far in the bracket, just so far in the West region, it's going to be an exciting West. I'm pumped already, guys. We need to go ahead and just tip off now.
Yeah, but you have the Midwest, South, and East. So that's still to come.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's not over with. It's not over with. I know.
No, come on.
Yeah, there's not just one bracket to the whole tournament. I understand, Ray.
Oh, no, it's done.
I understand.
Sorry, guys. I'm talking to my dog.
Yeah, Oh, you're good, man. Just don't say Memphis on Twitter, and you'll be good to go. Yeah. Okay. So just explain that. Evidently, there is a soccer player over in Europe or somewhere that has copyrighted his name as his name is Memphis Dubai or something like that. Well, he copyrighted it. So now everyone that puts the name Memphis on Twitter has been banned or blocked, aka Big Bad Bumgarner down there has put on a 12 hour kickoff from
my
Twitter. So
gosh.
if you're on Twitter right now, don't even put the name Memphis out there because they're going to ban you for like forever. So it's very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Guys, I guess up next, I would assume they'll probably announce the South region. I think this South region can be very exciting. This whole tournament's going to be exciting. This whole tournament's going to be great game after great game after great game.
Guys, I think I'm a little bit ahead of
really
y'all. I just got home.
Same here.
And
okay.
yeah, they're doing the South region right now.
Mhm.
Okay, all right. Yeah, it's a little ahead. But we'll get the fans caught up here shortly. I don't want to ruin anything for anybody that's watching on this and not watching live on TV. Yeah. This I have YouTube TV, so it's a little off. I'm streaming. I don't have live, but it's all good. Yeah. When you look at that West region, it's going to be exciting. They're announcing the South region now. We will be back on live on YouTube TV here just shortly. I think it comes on right after this commercial with Charles Barkley and Spike Lee and Samuel L. Jackson. But thank you for everyone watching on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch. Everybody, thank you for watching. Thank you for all the support that you guys have given us throughout the year. All right, here we go, guys. Greg Gumbel's back on screen, so you know what that means. Time to announce some more games.
Very, very good matchup coming that y'all are going to see.
Yeah. There's some very, very interesting matchups in this tournament. Oh wow. Yeah, very, very interesting. All right, so here we go. The South region is now being announced, and Baylor, shocker. Baylor is the number 1 seed in the South region. I think they have earned that spot. Baylor's a good basketball team. What do y'all feel about Baylor?
I think they're good. I think they're very beatable.
Yeah, Baylor can really
right,
turn
Baylor
heads or cause heartbreak.
Yeah.
They're facing
definitely.
Hartford.
Ooh,
First
North
round.
Carolina comes in at an 8 seed. Yeah,
Ooh,
Baylor
okay.
and Hartford's going to be a nice little matchup. Then you got an 8 North Carolina, versus a 9 Wisconsin. That could be a very interesting matchup. I think if you're North Carolina, I don't think you want them first round.
That's not a great bracket for Baylor.
You got Villanova
It's
5th.
not. Villanova, 5 seed. Villanova's a dangerous basketball team.
Mhm.
I have a feeling Arkansas
That's going to
I have a feeling Arkansas is going to
very
be in this.
interesting game 1 matchup right there. Yeah, I feel like they will be as well.
Arkansas is going to be the 3
Purdue
seed in
coming in at number 4. Yeah.
There's no way we're
Arkansas
playing.
will end up being a 3.
Okay. Never mind.
North Texas, winner of the Conference USA. They won the conference championship there. Ooh, Texas Tech, number 6 seed, Chris Beard's team, coming in at 17-10 in the season.
Baby, did you like
Texas Tech.
Did you like your walk? I'm not on mute. I'm sorry,
As a
guys.
6
I'm talking
seed.
to my dog.
You're not. Texas Tech is taking on Utah State. That'll be a nice little matchup. That's going to be intriguing for Texas Tech on Friday. Let's see who we got next here. Arkansas comes in at number 3 at 22-6. The Hogs are back in the NCAA tournament. You see Kyle Vanover there just towering over everyone on the team. Arkansas will take on Colgate, 14-1.
The
Very
toothpaste.
interesting matchup for the Hogs.
The toothpaste.
They're taking
We
on
better not lose to
at
toothpaste.
14-1.
No.
Yeah, if Arkansas loses to toothpaste, it's going to be a problem, Kristen. I completely agree. Florida Gators. Ooh, okay. You got Florida coming in at the 7 seed, 14-9. Who will Florida go against? Virginia Tech, So
that'll be a
they
good
did
one.
make the tournament. Virginia Tech squeaks in as a 10. That'll be a very interesting matchup for Florida and Virginia Tech for that matter. That's going to be a nice matchup on Friday. Then you've got Ohio State, number 2 seed, just coming off their game against Illinois. Ohio State's a good basketball team, 21-9. Will be taking on who is next? Oral Roberts.
Oh, that
15
Tulsa
seed
school.
Oral Roberts
Okay.
at 16-10. Yeah. So so far, guys, what do you think about this South region? This South region looks to be a little bit interesting, to say the least. John said Arkansas is on upset alert. I don't think Arkansas is on upset alert against Colgate. I think Arkansas
Not
will
against toothpaste.
handle them easily. Yeah, not against toothpaste. I don't think Arkansas loses against toothpaste. I agree. Shane Albert from Twitter commented and said, "Good game right there." He also said that Kentucky is in the tournament. I don't know if they are yet or not. I don't see Kentucky making it. I know Christian was really riding that wave hard earlier in the season that they were going to make a dance. Don't know if it'll be middle school dance or high school dance or what, but they won't make the NCAA tournament, I doubt. Bum, when you look at this South region, what's a couple of matchups that intrigue you?
That Arkansas Colgate game. Colgate's actually a really good team. Y'all keep calling them toothpaste, but they only have one loss for a reason. It's a very It's a very exciting matchup for Colgate because they're not a team that's usually there. And I really like who's UNC playing again? Was it Wisconsin? Ooh!
Wisconsin. Yeah, that's going to be a nice matchup round one.
Sorry. Just they're doing the Midwest region now.
Yeah.
The 8-9 matchup's great.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Yeah, they're getting there. This is going to be Shane Albert. No, I don't think Kentucky is in. They've only won 5 games this year. They won't be playing in anything postseason. Kentucky's not in. They will not make it. Getting ready to announce the Midwest region next. It's currently on my TV, and there are some nice little matchups. Don't want to give anything away for all our fans out there watching, but will be very exciting to see exactly how all this plays out. When you look at this South region, man, the Arkansas Colgate, I think that North Carolina, Wisconsin will be a nice little matchup.
Ooh.
I think that Virginia Tech game is going to be an interesting matchup as well. This tournament is going to be exciting. I mean, just looking at the matchups that they've announced thus far, it's going to be exciting to say the least.
Some of these teams that they're letting in, my bias is coming out, but some of these teams that they're letting in are it's making me angry. Because a lot of them are very undeserving. Yeah. They didn't do anything. But it's crazy. Yeah. Hey, Aaron, you sent a message that Oklahoma State's in the tournament. They announced that Thursday. That was the deadline for the NCAA to get the appeal through, and they never
Gotcha.
They never did anything, which is pretty cool.
All right, so Midwest region is being announced now. Illinois is the number 1 seed. I think Illinois is very good, as they just showed in that championship game. As they're being shown cutting the nets down now. They are the Big Ten champion, 23-6. Well deserving of a number 1 seed. They're a good basketball team. They will be taking on number 16 Drexel. That's the team that Ray mentioned earlier as a team to look out for in this tournament. Drexel taking on number 1 Illinois on Friday, first round of the tournament. Should be a pretty exciting matchup between Illinois and Drexel.
Drexel's
Up
a Philly
next, we've
school.
got Loyola Chicago.
Nice.
Ooh.
Loyola Chicago. They are back in the tournament, 24-4. A team to look out for as an 8 seed. This team's fun to watch, man. They really are.
I will say this about
there they
Holgate.
are. There's the rambling wreck from Georgia Tech. They'll be taking
Yeah, they're a
on
hot team.
Loyola Chicago. That's going to be they're a hot team. You're right.
That's crazy.
That's gonna be
I
a
will
very
say this
exciting
about
I mean, those two
Holgate.
teams-
They almost upset Tennessee. Well, they almost, but they played them tough last time. Maybe 2 or 3 years ago. So
Yeah.
definitely a game Arkansas needs to
Yeah.
show up for. I was just making fun of their name just for the fun of it.
Oh yeah. All right. So up next we've got Tennessee taking on. Go ahead.
My two teams that I picked as my sleepers were Loyola Chicago and Georgia Tech, and now they're playing each other. So should be fun.
Tennessee taking on Oregon State. That'll be a nice matchup. Oregon State, of course, won the Pac-12 championship this year. Then there they are, Oklahoma State taking on the Liberty. Boy, Liberty's just doing it on all athletic sports now. They got football going. They got basketball going. San Diego State comes in as a number 6
I didn't even know
seed.
what Liberty was.
Yeah, most people didn't. Don't feel bad. Most people didn't. San Diego State comes in as the 6 seed, 23-4. Let's see who's up next here. Okay. All right. Syracuse made the tournament as a number 11 seed, 16-9. Very surprising. I wasn't expecting Syracuse to make the tournament. To be
Syracuse is always,
but there they
they're
are.
a dangerous team. You don't want to see Syracuse either in the tournament.
Yeah, you got that Jim Boeheim. You know, I'm sorry, not Boeheim. What's the guy's name at Syracuse? What's his name? The coach at Syracuse. My mind has gone blank.
Jim Boeheim?
Is it Boeheim? That is who it is, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. All right. West Virginia comes in next. Bob Huggins brings them back to the tournament at 18-9. Oh, Morehead State comes in as a 14 seed, 23-7. Morehead State had made a nice little run. They were a Sweet 16 team a few years back, if I remember correctly. Okay, up next we've got Clemson coming from the ACC at 16-7. Very nice to see Clemson back in the tournament from the ACC, taking on a number 10 Rutgers team at 15-11. Wow. Rutgers out of the Big East. We'll see how they do there. There they are, Houston, number 2 seed, which we expected. Number 2 seed coming in, won the American Athletic Conference tournament. Played very well in that tournament. Memphis gave them probably the biggest playing Cleveland State.
I got Houston on upset alert.
I was just getting ready to say the same thing. I think Houston may need to look out. Cleveland State's a team that we've seen in the past, can play the big boys and knock them off. Very, very interesting to see how that game turns out. All right, guys, so we're down to
impressed with Houston, really.
Houston, they're a good basketball team, but John said Syracuse is in because they beat North Carolina. Possibly. I really don't know. I don't know what made them put Syracuse in the tournament besides their name. You're 15-11. You're I don't really agree with that. That's just my personal opinion. When you look at this, guys, this tournament's shaping up to be pretty good so far. Going to be very exciting. I think this tournament could turn out to be one of the best we've seen in quite some time as well. This is going to be an exciting NCAA tournament again.
Never mind. I'm sorry, guys.
It's okay.
You're good, man. I already see what you're seeing. It's okay.
It is what it is, man.
Yeah, it is what it is. Um, Up next will be the final region, which would be the East region, which they're starting to announce now. It'll be up here live on your screen here shortly for everyone watching on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. Thank you guys for watching. This has been a very, very exciting first time ever for the 4-Star Sports Show, doing a little bracket reveal, which is a little different, but we enjoy it. So here we go, guys, down to the last bracket. This is going to be an interesting bracket, to say the least. I would imagine Michigan will be the number one here, as I think they deserve. Michigan's a good basketball team. Jawan Howard has done a great job at Michigan. Got into a little bit of a heated discussion with Mark Turgeon from Maryland the other night, but and ended up getting ejected from the game. That was very crazy to watch. But when you look at this East region, guys, this is going to be, of course, this is the last region that'll be announced for the tournament. So after this, this will be it. We will know who will play who, when, where, and why. But when you look at this tournament so far, guys, give me a grade so far on this committee. Give me your opinion on how good of a job this committee has done as far as picking this bracket. Brandon, go ahead.
Well, you know where I'm going with it, and I'm giving them probably a D minus because half the teams that were on the bubble that are getting in should not have gotten in. This bracket is all over the place right now. Like there's a team that just got a 6 seed that shouldn't have got a 6 seed. They weren't even top 25 team at any point this year. But yeah, D minus. There's no. I'm sorry, guys. I'm kind of zoned out right now. I'm a little angry.
You're good, man. Raymond, what about you, man? Give me a grade on how you think this committee has done so far.
Give me a B because a lot of these matchups, I'm like, yes, it fits, but other things, like for example, Kansas, Eastern Washington, I think Kansas might have been down a little lower, but give a benefit of the doubt, B plus, a B on that front.
All right. Yeah, I think this is going to be a very interesting deal here. All right, guys. So here we go. Michigan is the number 1 seed, taking on the winner of Mount St. Mary's and Texas Southern. Will be a play-in game. At first when these play-in games first started, I really didn't enjoy them because I always felt like whoever won was just a sacrificial lamb for that number 1 team. But as they've been doing it over the past few years, I do enjoy it. It's an extra chance to watch another game and get a little bit more basketball under your belt, honestly. Up next, 8, LSU. LSU, after a loss today to Alabama, 1-point loss today to Alabama, comes in as the number 8 seed in the tournament. And they will be taking on the number 9 seed. Waiting on it to pop up here.
His last 2-15 matchups.
St. Bonnie.
St. Bonnie's.
The Bonnies, that's a team that I'm telling you, don't take those Bonnies lightly, man. St. Bonaventure can play some basketball. That LSU, I think LSU may be on upset alert with that first 8-9 matchup. Those 8-9 matchups are always great to me. Up next, we've got the number 5 Colorado taking on the very hot Georgetown team, taking them on Saturday. That Georgetown team's nothing to play with at all.
This is
I think
ridiculous.
Georgetown
I'm sorry.
could definitely give them a great matchup. There's Florida State coming in at number 4. Of course, Josh Pastner's Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets knocked them off in the ACC championship. This is going to be very interesting to see just how this all turns out. Up next, let's see who they've let. UNC Greensboro. Okay, UNC Greensboro is not a bad basketball team. Yeah, this is going to be good. This is going to be very exciting.
Well, BYU a 6.
BYU, a 6 seed. That's very surprising. I wasn't expecting them to be a 6 seed. Michigan State versus UCLA. Wow, who would have thought you seen those two teams playing in a play-in game for the NCAA tournament? That's very surprising to me.
Yeah, it is.
That's going to be a good matchup. Whoever wins that matchup is going to give BYU fits. That's for sure.
Oh yeah.
Michigan State's, I think, a little better than people may give them credit for. Coming in at 15-12 record though. Very, very interesting. UCLA comes in at 17-9 on their record. We've got just a couple more matchups to announce here. Texas coming in at number 3. Of course, Texas knocked off Oklahoma State yesterday, Ray. Very good basketball game between those two teams. Yeah, they did. Very, very nice win there. Abilene Christian coming in at 23-4. Abilene Christian's going to be very. I think Texas will probably beat them. I think that game could be a little bit closer than people may give it credit for. UConn, out of the Big East, now coming in at 15-7. Will come in as a 7 seed in this year's tournament, taking on the Maryland Terrapins. As we talked about earlier, their coach and Juwan Howard got into it pretty heavily during the ACC tournament. Number 2, Alabama, coming in at 24-6, coming off a very, very strong performance this season. Was one of the hottest teams in the country for a very long time. Can shoot the lights out. Oh, wow.
Oh, my goodness.
That is going to be a matchup there. That is going to be a matchup. Alabama is on upset alert right now. I'm telling you, they're on upset alert because when they look over and see Rick Pitino on the other sideline, they're going to know they got to play with the best of their ability. All right, here we go. Conferences with multiple bids. Big 10 had 9. Big 12 had 7. ACC had 7. SEC had 6. Pac-12 had 5. Big East had 4. The American and all of them had 2. All right, first 4 in. So these teams are on standby. They are replacement teams. Very surprised you don't see a Memphis team in this, Ray, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I'm surprised too.
But when you look, you've got Louisville, Colorado State, Louis, and Ole Miss. Very surprised that Ole Miss made a jump to where they did. But those will be the 4 replacement teams for the NCAA tournament. So, Ray,
so remember
when you look
this,
when you look at it, man, this is going to be an exciting tournament. Once again, we thank you for everyone watching out there on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, everything. Just revealed the bracket with everyone. The NIT bracket is getting ready to be announced here shortly as well. We will be going over that next week. Also be posting both brackets. Also, just so everyone knows, we at the 4-Star Sports Show have a bracket challenge going. So now that the bracket has been revealed, let's 4-Star Nation, let's all get on there, put your brackets in, and let's see who's going to win it at the end. But Ray, looking at this NCAA tournament, it's kind of all over everywhere as the teams picked. But I think all in all, this is going to be another very exciting season.
Yes, definitely. We've been waiting a whole entire year for this. So bring it. And with the 4 replacement teams, this year with the first 4 out, if a team gets COVID and they had to withdraw, that's where they come from. They're going to pick one of the first 4 out.
Yeah, and I like that. I think Memphis should have been involved in the first 4 out. I think we've deserved that the way that we played this year. But that's not my choice. That's the committee's choice, and they make only a year than I do to make that choice. So it is what it is. Like Brandon said earlier. But Ray, thank you for being on. Thank you for Aaron, Christian, Brandon that was on with us today. Thank you for everybody that watched these shows today. We appreciate it. Y'all are our backbone of this show is our our fans. We do it, fans. We don't do it for ourselves. So thank you for everybody watching. Ray McKetta, thank you very much, man. 4-Star Station, 4-Star Nation. We are out. We will see you.